Why on earth am I talking about a token called smoking chicken fish? It's because the market's appetite for risk is increasing further and further. It was okay to just buy Solana, but now Solana's dominance isn't rising anymore. People are now betting on very risky meme coins, including the meme coins that are launched on pump.fun. Just have a look at the categories in crypto that tend to outperform recently. The pump.fun ecosystem is at number 1 in this week, but we've also got cat-themed tokens, Solana memes, base memes, frog-themed. Those are the kinds of assets that currently get capital. What did not perform that well this week? Internet of Things, wallets, sports, real-world assets, even AI agents or storage-related tokens didn't do well. And so within the pump.fun ecosystem, right, the launchpad for meme coins, what's actually interesting to look at? Check this out. This is the pump.fun meme coins ordered by market cap. Number 1 is the GOAT token. We already talked about that. We also talked about Frog and Michi. Of course, also about the Daddy token, Mudang, Mother, Mini. We talked about all of them. The one token that's missing is smoking chicken fish. And so that's why we talk about it today. And so let's start with the obvious and let's get more analytical later on. Let's also look at the on-chain data. Let's see who's buying and selling here. We are currently at roughly 10 cents per SCF token. Since launch, we are up roughly a quadrillion%, but we also had our dumps. So it's not just pump.fun, it's also dump.pain. Let's have a look at who's actually selling here and if that might happen again. We won't get answers like this on the website. This is what everybody is looking at. We want to get an edge in the market. We want to look at data most people aren't considering. Let's first see if the numbers align. We've got 1.6 paying members of the Brothers of Broth Twitter account. We've got 12,000 members in Telegram and we've got 17,000 holders. So this seems to be somewhat reasonable. The on-chain metrics are very useful because the majority of trading volume still happens directly on-chain on Solana. Yes, the token can also be bought on Maxi and Gate.io, but again, price discovery happens on Radium and Orca, which are decentralized exchanges. Now here's an interesting metric to look at. How many new investors come into a token on a given day? Because if the investor base is growing, then the price can potentially sustainably grow as well. Check this out. On the left side, we've got the number of first-time versus recurring traders on any given day. And 2 data points are of interest. The 28th of September saw a lot of new traders, the 7th of October as well. And so when we look at those 2 days, it's not really surprising that we see appreciation. On the first day by roughly 70%, on the second day by roughly 20%. But what I find interesting now is what happens on the day when there's no new traders coming in. Are the whales taking profit? Are the early investors taking profit during times of low attention? I think the answer is luckily no. On the days when there were not so many new first-time traders, the price still appreciated. Now this is exactly what we want to see, right? We don't want to see constant sell pressure by the whales. We want to see that the whales long-term believe in the project and they speculate on something like maybe bigger centralized exchange listings. This seems to be what's happening here. Now, since that second push, the price didn't necessarily appreciate, but it also didn't go down. And again, there were not that many new first-time traders. Now, that's why I like on-chain analytics that much, right? We can really see what's driving price appreciations. It's not just trading volume, right? We didn't see that much action between the 30th of September to the 3rd of October. That was over here in the chart. And so, of course, attention comes in waves. Of course, we do see how trading volume fluctuates, but we also see how the amount of whale trading volume tends to grow. So on the left side, we've got the trading volume in US dollars. On the right side, we've got the trading volume normalized to 100%. And we can see how whale, large and medium-sized retail tends to rather grow over time. The small wallets that have less than $1,000 worth of the token, they don't necessarily get more and more of the token. Again, whales are accumulating. They continue to hold at least. Here's another representation of that. On the left side, we've got the number of wallets that have got $1,000 worth of the token. In the middle, we've got the wallets that have at least $10,000 worth of the token. And on the right, we've got the whales with a minimum holding of $100,000 worth of the token. Retail continues to buy, of course, in waves. again with our push at the end of September. Medium-sized retail continues to hold, large retail continues to hold as well. And again, that's why we don't see the price dumping that much between those pushes. On the left side, we see the token balance in US dollars based on those different wallet cohorts. Of course, the majority of holdings is by large retail and by the whales. It's only roughly 10% of token holdings in wallets that have less than $10,000 worth of the token. But still, what we can see here over time that this tends to go down. In other words, the large wallets buy more and more. We see this on the left as a relative fraction. We can also see this on the right, just measured in US dollars. The whales have now 70 million worth of the token, and their balance is not going down despite the price having appreciated a lot. And so the way I interpret this data is that crypto is both a game of luck, but also of skill. And the people that have more money, they tended to trade better in the past. Otherwise, they wouldn't have all that money. So they tend to make the right calls. If the whales are buying, probably that's a good sign. Now, the first time we heard about SCF was in our alerting channel. So that's part of Premium. Kyle Chessy bought on the 25th of July. That's over here in the chart. The price subsequently went up by more than 400%. Of course, it then dumped again to then recover. So that's influencer Kyle Chessy, 133,000 subscribers. We are tracking 12 wallets of his. We've got in total 419 wallets that we are tracking. And it's always interesting to see what's happening over here. Currently, for example, he's still accumulating GOAT token and he's selling Selfie. Now, all the charts you've seen in this video come from an on-chain analytics tool that I've built myself and that I make available to the premium members. So there's a tutorial over here and there's a tool for the EVM compatible chains, so Ethereum, Polygon, etc. And there's also another tool for the Solana-based tokens. There's all kinds of tutorials. We've got more than 100 right now. And of course, we discuss those influencer trades in dedicated channels in Telegram. So feel free to check it out. It's currently $125 per month. You can also pay yearly. The yearly subscription has a 1-hour free personal Zoom call with me. There's no risk in all of this. There's a 7-day money back guarantee. So in case you don't like it after sign up, just let me know within the first 7 days and I'll refund you 100%. So again, to sum it up, it looks like the accumulation in smoking chicken fish is pretty constant. Retail continues to buy. At the same time, the whales are not taking profit, and that then leads to a continued growth in price. And so it will be interesting to see when the next push of new first-time traders come. Probably that will be another day when the price goes up yet again by 20 or 30%. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. See you in the next video or see you in Premium. Cheers!